It's been a while. I'm currently, I'm currently, um, I'm currently house sitting right now. So I got a place to sit. But I'm not doing any movement, and we gotta do some movement. So I'm back at the park right here. I'm just gonna hang from this, do some dead hangs, maybe walk the bars, grip strength. But um, but yeah, that's what we're doing right now. That hurt already.
Now hang. Release the back muscles.
They're not releasing. I wanted to see where my progress was with my pull-ups. I've never been super strong, but after that first pull-up, as you can see by my face, I was super tired. That took everything I had, and my arms felt like they were gonna fall right off my body. 10 out of 10 experience. So I was definitely feeling pretty low yesterday, but I think a lot of it is just I don't know how I'm gonna get a certain amount of money in the next couple of months. Um, but I've made a promise. I made it. That's Brittany. I made a promise that if I don't have consistent money in within the next month, that we're going back, or at least I'm going back to Portland, like in July instead of in September. But what I found out that in the area that I'm in, uh, you could do DoorDash on bike, which is what I'm trying to dominate in. So we're gonna see how much money I could get doing DoorDash. Maybe I could still live life here until September and still be able to get my finances done. But yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out over the past couple of days. But reinvigorated, remotivated, and just ready to move on. It's gonna be cool. Um, so what I've decided, because I'm spontaneous or impulsive, is that with my hair, I am going to do my fourth set of freeform locks. Right? This was a lie. You'll see later. So I I did absolutely nothing yesterday. It's so different. So yeah, so while house sitting, I don't want to show you the house that I'm in. It's not my house, privacy. So I'm just kind of sitting there, I'm watching movies, and so I'm not really doing anything that I'm used to doing. So I'm like I feel slow, you know? And it's been so long since I've been in a stationary house setting where it doesn't make sense to go do anything. Maybe I don't want to lose any parking, but it makes me feel just not sad, but I don't know. It makes me stagnant. It makes me feel kind of stagnant right now since like most of my videos I feel like I would like to actually do something. But that's just it's just a part of my life that I'm in right now. Um, but I'm currently back in the van, back in my van right here, and right now I have to clean up. You know, I'm gonna say this all the time, every time you live in van life, and if you live van life, you know, once you spend the night or a night or two away from your van goes to hell. Just look at this. Oh my god, look at this floor. That's just clothes. Not even clean clothes. But I guess it's a good time to show you this addition, right? All right. So we've got kitchen extension to cook by the window, open the door by the beach. We've got this that needs to be organized, but we have our drawer that works pretty well. It's not like latching or anything. It's just wood on wood, and you have to pull it, and it's just not going nowhere. And then we have an excuse me. We have an extra like cabinet area here, and I just kind of built this kind of with the rest of the scraps that we have. It's connected to the top, connected to each other, connected to the walls, and then there's a little plank here so nothing falls out. Of course, you see if I'm cooking here and then there's like clothes right here, that's gonna be a problem. So eventually, like sometime pretty soon, maybe like next week or something, I'm going to build, like I'm going to put a cross member here, and then I'm going to put a wall here, and oh my goodness, and I'm forgetting his name, but one of my subscribers and viewers, he suggested like a thin metal wall, thin aluminum wall, just because this is all wood and I could catch this van on fire any day. But I'm gonna do that here, so it doesn't, so the oils and heat doesn't stick to the clothing. That's what I'm gonna do. I had a spice cabinet up there that I now have down here. Boom. Kind of accessible. It's kind of pretty cool still. Look at that. That's not too bad at all. I think as of right now, I am very much so pleased with this van. I think this van is very sufficient. It's very self-sufficient, and I'm just ready to go camping. I'm just ready to go really off the grid. I'm like off the grid, but I'm still in the city, you know? And that's kind of the game with van life, unless you have land, is you're gonna be in the city for a portion of time. You just kind of have to make it happen. But we really dominate out there in the forest, out there in the coast. Um, that's where we dominate. Places that aren't like super. Um, what's the word? Congested. Very quiet. It's very quiet in here. I'm talking, but I kind of just miss. I miss being in this van. For really. For really. I'm gonna say that. But for real. All that being said, I am gonna I gotta feed Frank and clean this van up, make it presentable. So let's start it off with the water. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. There, it's here. No, no, no. All right. So this is what we're looking at right here. This area, the walk space, has been organized. Floors. I need to keep an organized floor. You know, at least in the front, especially. And then when we shift over here, link. Now we're shifting over here. The floor looks better here. My laundry bag. Oh no, my other bike lock. The locking cable fell. Whatever. But some of these are gonna move pretty soon. I'm gonna clean the front of my van on the inside with this all-purpose cleaner. I'm gonna fortify my bed with those L brackets that I've been looking for. That blue bag is trash. I'm gonna get rid of, but the floor space has been opened up. I think I'm gonna fold. Yeah, look at that. Look at that mountain of just irresponsibility. I'm gonna fold that up. Okay. That's something to eat something. I'm thinking either, well, I'm definitely going to make waffles today, but I'm thinking, not waffles. Did I say waffles? I meant pancakes, but maybe I'm thinking pancakes and some protein later, and then pasta. Pasta. But I don't have any sauce. Oh no! Yep. Okay. Maybe not pasta. I might have just ruined. I had like Alfredo sauce in my fridge over there, but it needs to be refrigerated. I turned it off because I wasn't in here, so now it would guaranteed to be warm. So I'm not too sure if I should use it. I'll bring it anyways, just in case. Whatever, you know. I'm gonna tell you that story. I all right, so what I was doing, I had a moment of weakness, and I was like, I'm not getting money fast enough. I'm trying to rush the process, and I was like, let me get a part-time job really quick. All right, so I went in for a temporary worker at my local grocery store. They said they just need temporary workers. I was like, cool, because I'm a temporary employee. I'm not gonna be here forever. All right, so I got the interview. He's talking like, hey, this like our workforce is gonna go on strike in a couple weeks. So we need people to take their jobs. You got to cross the picket line. And I was like, oh no, cross the picket line. Fun fact, I got fired for starting a union. And on paper, it wasn't for starting a union, but it was for starting the union. I was the face of it, and they were like, no, you got to get the hell up out of here. So I am super, what's the word? I'm super, oh frick, I support like protests, I support unions, and so to be hired as someone who would cross the picket line doesn't sit right with me. Also, the manager said that I would potentially get into fights, and I was like, I'm not trying to fight over a temporary position. There's no way. So I didn't go through with it, and then I got hired for a small delivery job, which I was like, oh, you know, so I was almost rewarded for staying within my morals, you know. So that's pretty cool. I'm still getting calls because they really need help, but I'm not trying to fight no one or get my car vandalized, cross the picket line, be the bad guy. There's no way. I support unions and protests. So Brittany and I just had the Cheez-It, the 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 Crunchwrap Supreme with the Cheez-It, with the giant like Cheez-It in the middle from Taco Bell, and it was pretty good. I think for the most part it has a pretty good flavor. Brittany did say that it had a pretty good texture to it. I do wish that it was a little larger. I feel like we got a little skimped on the size, but that could have just been this specific Taco Bell. I don't know. I feel like I would have had to have ordered this new product plus the old product and see like side to side, back to back, like if it was a pretty good option to get. I feel like maybe the Cheez-It that I had was a little on the softer side, so like there was like a texture to it, but it wasn't crunchy. You know, it wasn't like a crunch wrap. It was a soft wrap. You know, But that's kind of just my opinion. I'm no critic.